It is a beautiful night for some Target Series chase racing here at the Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. This is the Sony 300, our 6th chase race of 10 in the season number 7 Target Series. Eli Brent, the 88 Wildfire Chasers, has the pole for tonight's event. To his outside is the 04 Jason Larker. Then third chaser William Bullen, fourth is Jonathan Beeford, and rounding out the top 5 is Danny Lloyd. Then John Gannon will roll off 6th. 7th is Max Anderson, Greg Lee in 8th. 9th is our points leader Ryan Taylor, with just Ethan the 00 rounding out the top 10 to his outside. The rest of the field, we have Ryan Breimer, to his outside is Evan Hunter. Then Greg Torres and Oliver Galloway, along with Josephine O'Neill and Landon Lyons. Then there's Luke Rainey and Cole Luigi looking for 2 wins in a row this season. Behind them we have Riley's Bravo Team and James DeCurligan. Jacob Davidson with Jennifer Beeford. Then there's Trey Rainey and Derek Hamill. Levi Shones with Sebastian Kukulan. Then we have Mathis Wells and Anthony Hernandez. Blake Petrus with Marshall Burrow. Then there's Jake Galloway in second in points, Adam McDowell. Behind them, Paul Taylor and Jade Jefferson. Mitchell Collins with Roman Fenway. Then we have Anton Charlebois and Michael Canto, Alexander Rowe and Jim Gambit. And in the final row, George Cooper, the 38, who's outside, is the 3 of Jeff Bright. So there is our 40-car field for the Sony 300 here at Auto Club. Let's get going with our starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field of 42 fires up to roll off the starting grid for 23 laps here in the Sony 300 at the Auto Club Speedway. 42 cars are off the starting grid to start the second half of the Target Series chase for the championship. Coming into this race, our points leader Ryan Taylor has a slim 1-point margin over second in points to Adam McDowell. Third in points is Max Anderson. He is only 4 points behind Ryan Taylor. And then you go on down, still close. William Bullen only 6 points behind in the 81. Sebastian Kukulan is 8 points behind in the 6th car. And they have Cole Luigi and Michael Canto. They're also both within a race, both 11 points back. So a lot of drivers still has a shot at the championship. Coming into this race, 23 laps and wildness here at Auto Club. 3 and 4 wide action as Eli Brent, the 88 Wildfire Chasers, on the pole for tonight's event. Down the front stretch, restart zone. We are green at Auto Club. Down to the bottom, a push from Ryan Taylor, our points leader. Danny Lloyd leads lap 1 to 21. Behind comes Oliver Galloway in the 10, but Ryan Taylor up to the second position now. It looks like they're going to give the lap to Bullen after further review. Down the backstretch for the second time, this time at full speed, over 200 miles an hour. Already down this backstretch. Ryan Taylor, the 23, to the bottom for the lead to turn 3. Oliver Galloway, a fellow chaser, coming behind, with chaser Landon Lyons as well. They go through 3 and 4. Taylor comes off turn 4, he's going to lead lap 2. Oliver Galloway with the 10, jumps to his inside, down the front stretch. They go side by side for the race lead. Taylor leads, Galloway to his inside. Luke Rainey comes 3 wide to 22, that's for third. Luke Rainey 3 wide to get himself to third. He's going to be underneath the 23 now to get to second. They come off turn 2. Luke Rainey has a run onto the 10 of Oliver Galloway as they come down the backstretch. Big push from behind from the 62 Jennifer Beeford. Luke Rainey beside the 10, going to get behind through 3 and 4. Luke Rainey out front now in the Sony 300. He's won this race prior in his Target Series career. Now Jennifer Beeford comes to the bottom with the 62 push from Sebastian Kukulan. And how about Adam McDowell, the chaser, up here inside the front 5. McDowell started further back in the field. He's going for third. And he's by his teammate Sebastian Kukulan. Kukulan pushing Beeford forward in the 62. McDowell breaking low down the backstretch. We said Adam McDowell second in points coming into this race. 1 point behind points to Ryan Taylor, so he is within striking distance if the 23 is a bad race. Not even a bad race. If Adam McDowell has a great day and Ryan Taylor has a good day, McDowell will take over the points lead. He's only 1 point behind. That's 1 chase position on the racetrack. He'd be tied. McDowell trying to get by Jennifer Beeford. The 6-2 leads lap to turn 1. They gave it to the 62. As Nara comes Jay Dress in the 05, looking low. Non-chaser, but still can win these races. Try to get up there towards the record of the Target Series win, which is held by Jeff Wright. 11 Target Series wins for that driver. 2 championships in the Target Series as well. McDowell has gotten out front. No one's been able to touch him so far. And McDowell, a rocket ship here at Auto Club. Joseph Neal, the 34, jumps up, and now to the bottom for third. Levi Jones, the California native, wants a win here in Fontana badly to win at his home track. And Anthony Hernandez won his first Pezzo Truck Series race last night here at Auto Club. How about making your first Target Series race win? He's up inside the top 3 as Jay Jefferson for the lead down the backstretch. And look at the run, the one's getting in the draft. Where does he go? Where does Hernandez go? Big run the draft, 2, 3, 4 miles an hour faster to turn 3. Hernandez stays high, the 1, going with that McDowell. But Jay Jefferson, the inside frame, working well. He'll get clear. McDowell, though, he might be clear for second. No, Hernandez goes to the middle. And now Jim Gambit goes 3 wide. Here comes Jeff Wright, mentioned him. 11 Target Series wins to his resume. Inside the top 10 now. He's bound from the back to the front. He's going 4 wide for third. He'll get to second, too, as well. So Jeff Wright's up to second with Trey Rainey behind. Rainey wants redemption. Maybe had the win last week at Phoenix. Last race at Phoenix. The yellow came out, come to the white flag, and halted any charge he would have had on Code Luigi. He wants redemption here tonight by winning here at Auto Club. Trey Rainey now out front in the Sony 300, moving to the lead. And they're 4 wide further back in the pack, almost 5 wide at points. Eli Price, the 88, still coming through the middle lane pretty well. Fenway in the 07 jumps low, and Alexander on the 09. Trey Rainey trying to go up and block, but the 49 was up there, and that halted their momentum. And now, the 07 Roman Fenway grabs the lead through 1 and 2. Trying to go 5 wide back there. I can see that. That's a little skeptical. There we go. Into the wall goes Mathis Wells. Cole Luigi in the 33 also involved. Wells spins off the wall. The yellow flag is in the air. Fenway in the race lead. Blake Peters second. They go through 3 and 4. Fenway coming back with the race lead. Blake Peters will be second. And it looks like the battle for third. Canto's going to be third. And it may have been Alexander fourth, close to the start-finish line. Anthony Traubois, heavy damage. Justin Heath, Danny Lloyd. There's Code Luigi, a chaser. Came in 11 points back, he's involved. Land Lines in the 6 may have been involved. Same with Sebastian Kukulon. Mitchell Collins, the 11 as well. Yellow flag is out for the first time here tonight on lap number 9. And chaos involving at least 2 chasers. Code Luigi, one of the first to go around the 33, came into the day 11 points behind. Let's see what happened. It looked like there were 5 wide middle of the pack. That was never going to be good. Code Luigi, one of them involved in the crash. So they got 5 wide right here with a move on with William Bowen. There's Danny Lloyd, Adam McDowell, Jay Jefferson. They go 5 wide. Adam McDowell's in the outside lane. Came down to the bottom underneath Jay Jefferson. They kind of make contact right there. They're trying to sort it out, but the 21 sticks his nose where it should have been right there. If he was just a little bit further back, it looks like he tried to lift, but it was just too little too late. 33 trying to give the bottom lane the room. 33 Code Luigi gets into the 20 Matt as well as into Anthony Traubois, Jeff Bright, Paul Taylor, Ryan Taylor involved, our points leader. Heath goes for a spin. The 00 gets hit by Code Luigi. The 20 Matt as well spins into the pack and gets some others. There's Luigi spinning around. Looks like Kukulon, the 6, may have been involved further up in turn number 3. But Code Luigi, heavy damage here as he's trying to give the room to the bottom lane. Kind of comes up. The 21 forced him down to the 20, and right there, Ryan Taylor, the 23, gets damaged with the outside wall contact. Came in as the points leader. Oh, Heath came back up, and that's where Kukulon got his damage. So Heath, after coming up from the apron, gets into the 6 and gives Kukulon his damage from that. There's the contact, the 33 to the outside wall. There's where Lines and the 60 got involved. Luigi looked like would have been fine with just side damage right there. Hits the 00, gets some pretty heavy front end damage. And for the driver who has been passed on the white flag lap into turn 3 the last 2 Sony 300s, he is now involved in this crash and might have a shot to make that 3 in a row. That stat they don't want to be true. Well, let's go on board the 33 driver. See how much front end damage he does have. Code Luigi involved in the big one here at Auto Club. Yeah, I don't necessarily think the side damage is going to affect him. It's going to be that front end damage that's going to get him, if anything. Ryan Taylor makes contact with the outside wall ahead of the crash. Came into the race as the points leader. Depending on how bad that damage is, he might lose the points leader tonight. 1 and 2 more on board landlines on the 60 involved. We actually have 2 more on board since with 2 more Roush drivers. And McDowell, the 16, is back here behind the crash. I think he somehow makes his way through. Second and point. Yeah, he did. He made it through. Great job by McDowell in there. And one more. McDowell and Line's teammate, Sebastian Kukulon, involved in the crash after the crash. Pretty heavy intercept for the 6. So a few chasers damaged in this big crash happening on lap 9. Fellow chaser Roman Fenway leads the field back to the caution flag. Blake Petrus in second. And we'll have a restart with just over 10 to go here in the Sony 300 et al. Club. Coming back to the green, 11 laps of racing to go here at Fontana, the Sony 300. Roman Fenway, a chaser, leads the event, and no cars out because of that crash. Scares me a little bit because if someone has really bad damage, they could be a lot slower, and we could see some lap traffic impacting this race unless we get another caution or 2, and then we might not have a long green flag run to be able to catch those drivers. So once again, all 42 cars on the lead lap on the racetrack. It is Roman Fenway, our racer in the 07. Behind him in second is Blake Petrus, Michael Canto third, Alexander fourth, and Marshall Burrow inside the top 5. Then Eli Bright sixth, John Gammett 7th, Trey Rainey 8th, Anthony Hernandez looking to sweep the L Club races here this weekend in 9th, and Luke Rainey inside the top 10. Back racing, Canto goes high with the wheel spin from the 15 Petrus. That car's already jumping low and high there, trying to make positions. Eli Bright goes to the bottom. The 1 goes down low. John Gammett way up against the wall. Car's trying to get around the 20 Mathews Wells, who was very slow back there. The field through 1 and 2. Fenway keeps the lead, but now the draft with the 15 onto the back of him. Moves to the inside down the back stretch. Here comes Blake Petrus for the lead to turn 3. How about Eli Bright? Our pole's there going 3 wide, the 88 car. He makes the move with the 1 of Hernandez behind to push him. Eli Bright comes off turn 4 to lead, coming to 10 to go. Eli Bright out front the 88. Anthony Hernandez behind him in second. Trey Rainey third. Luke Rainey for fourth on Blake Petrus. Michael Canto down low. Jacob Davidson as well. Off to turn 1. Here comes Luke Rainey 3 wide for his second. Puts Trey Rainey's brother in the middle. Luke Rainey battling back in the inside off turn 2. He moves up again in the draft to the 88 down the back stretch. Trying to get up to that 88. Eli's pulled a nice gap. Canto the 24 coming low for a second. Rainey gets down front. Jacob Davidson, William Bullen, the 81 coming forward. Down the front stretch. Eli Bright leads yet again. Luke Rainey charging in the draft. Coming to his back bumper. Jacob Davidson. There's Jason Larker, the 04. Look at Davidson. A good run through 1 and 2. The 22 held him up a little bit. The 88, such a great car out front as they go down the back stretch. They're going to go 3 wide for the second position. Luke Rainey clear. Larker to the bottom of the 99. They go through 3 and 4. Larker grabs third. How about Max Ayers in the 98? We mentioned the drivers who can take over the points with Ryan Taylor damaged a little bit further back. And Ed McDowell not damaged, but the 98, he's only 4 points behind the 23. And only 3 behind Ed McDowell. He could take over the points after tonight. Larker to second. He gets by Luke Rainey. Now the 04 to the back of the 88. Has a good run as they come down the back stretch. Larker trying to get to Eli Bright in the 88. Trying to make a pass. Trying to set him up. Luke Rainey clear in third. Max Harrison clear in fourth. Through 3 and 4. Larker is there. The 04 in the draft of the 88 on his back bumper down the front stretch. All over the 88. Harrison peeks over third on the 22. Luke Rainey. Now Larker for the lead. Here comes Jason Larker as Max Harrison's going to grab third to turn 1. Larker, Eli Bright, they go side by side. Larker trying to complete the pass. But the outside run with the 80 of Eli Bright. Bright trying to stay up top. Larker trying to get up in front of him. The 04 can't quite do it. The 88 stays high. And look out for Gow with those two side by side. Look at the 6, how slow Kukulon is. Drastically slow. The 12's going to get by. The 22 halted. And about 5 cars get away. Now the rest trying to get around. Kukulon obviously very off pace. The 6 car holding up a ton of drivers. These drivers are going over 200. Kukulon's barely going 170. And look at the shuffle trying to get around. Cars shoving high and low. Michael Canto is held up. William Bullen is held up. Davidson, Buford, Paul Taylor, all held up in this big slowing of the pack. The 04, the 98, the 10, the 88, and the 12 have broken away. That's 5 cars to sell it as of now, coming to 5 to go. Jason Larker, the 04, Max Harrison, the 98 are 1 and 2. Eli Bright, Oliver Galloway, currently inside the top 5. 3 chasers, the 98, the 88, and the 10. They know they might have great points days, and they can keep it up here. 6 on back. Can they run them down? They have 5 laps. I just don't see that being enough time. The pack is bigger, but do they have the time? 5 laps. That is a short amount of time to ask to gain the amount they have to. Come to 4 to go. Max Anderson wants to get to the points. And look at the run for the 88 of Eli Bright in the draft. Looking 3 wide for the lead. Big move. He gets there. Eli Bright 3 wide for the point here at All Club as they come down the front stretch. Where's Oliver Galloway in the 10? Where's Greg Lee the 12 go? 4 to go. Max Anderson by half a car length leads to turn number 1. Eli Bright, that bottom lane working well for him through 1 and 2. He's getting clear off turn 2. Eli Bright can slide up. He has the nose. Now Oliver Galloway the 10 coming. And the chaser of Ryan Taylor ahead very slow in the 23. Does he hold up any of this front 5? Coming to 3 to go. Eli Bright, Oliver Galloway, clear in 1 and 2. Max Anderson, the 98, trying to get clear for 3rd. The 12, no help down low. Now the 10 goes down there. That's the 12 out. Can Anderson get around the top side for 3rd? He might be clear to turn 1. He might have the note. He might have the car ahead. Can he get down front of the 12 with Greg Lee? He does. Max Anderson 3rd. Now the front 3 chasers, but Lee fights back to the bottom. 2 cars breakaways. Eli Bright, Oliver Galloway. Down the back straightaway they come. Ryan Taylor ahead, coming to 2 to go. This will decide a lot in terms of who wins this race. Through 3 and 4. Who's going to get around the 23 in time? Off the corner. Can Eli get low? He tries. Oliver Galloway trying to get lower. Jason Larker trying to get around the outside. The 04 splits him. Look at the run for Jason Larker without lifting. Now they're trying to go 4 wide to turn 1 for the lead. It's Max Anderson down low the 98. Greg Lee behind him coming to the white flag. Here they are down the back stretch. Max Anderson trying to move up in front of the 10. He does, but now that allows the bottom line for Greg Lee. And Oliver Galloway looking to split the middle. Coming to the white flag in the Sony 300. It is for the lead, Max Anderson and Greg Lee. Lee tight down low. Anderson gets clear coming to the white flag. Trying to take over the points lead. 4 points behind chaser Max Anderson. Leads to the white flag and pulls as they're 3 right behind. 1 lap to go at All Club. I don't see them catching. They are too far back. They're 3 wide slowing each other up. Can Greg Lee get the draft and get the push from behind? We're going to find out down the backstretch. Lee trying to close in the draft. Backstretch final time. And now to turn 3 for the final time. Not running the 98 down in time. They go through 3 and 4. Chaser Max Anderson is 4 points behind the points that are coming into this race. With Ryan Taylor and McDowell in dismal days. Anderson in position to take the points lead. Max Anderson wins the Sony 300 All Club. And the second pack did not have enough time to close in, but I have to think that this is Max Anderson's points lead now. P1 for the 98, 12 points for the 98, the 16 having a bad day, the 23 having a horrible day. It looks like this is Max Anderson's points lead, leaving Fontana. 6th chase race in the book. Let's go see the finish results and how the points are. Here are the finish results from the Sony 300 at the All Club Speedway. 1 caution fight for 4 laps here tonight, and 12 lead changes, 11 different drivers contributing to the lead in this race. It was Max Anderson, though, the chaser, bringing home the victory and getting to the points with a great night here at All Club. Greg Lee, the one to end up 2nd, Jason Larker 3rd. From the pole, Eli Bright, 6 laps led. He ends up 4th, and Oliver Galloway inside the top 5. 3 of the top 5 chasers here tonight. John Gambit 6th, Luke Rainey 7th, Joseph O'Neill 8th, Jay Jefferson 9th, and Derek Hamill rounding out the top 10. Looking at the top 20, chasers down here. Greg Torres 13th, Roman Fenway 14th. They have to go all the way down below the 20th position as they look down 21st to 40th. Michael Canto 23rd. They look at McDowell 28th, Bolin 29th, Lyons 31st. Then you go down even further. Code Luigi all the way down in 37th is the next chaser. And then Ryan Taylor 40th a lap down. And also Sebastian Kukulon a lap down 41st. Evan Hunter piston issue under the green flag there at the end. Ends up 42nd. At the right side are the point standings. And is now Max Anderson in control of the points lead by 3 points over the number 16 of Adam McDowell. So McDowell in second, only 3 points behind the 98, so still within striking distance. You look at Ryan Taylor, where he is with 46 points. He's only 6 points back. William Bolin, he's 9 points back in the 81. And then you have Michael Canto, who is 12 points back as of now. They have some drivers there falling and starting to move up. Eli Bright's up to 31 points. I mean, if these chasers start to have some bad races, Eli can still be there. There's 4 races left. He is still within a striking distance. Very slim chance that he can try and get there, but he is still within distance. Koluigi, a bad day, falls greatly in the points. Kukulan, same there. Kukulan now tied with Alvargao. He's moved up greatly. Look at Land Lyons. He's been on a slump as of late. But right now, I really think Michael Canto on up. They have a good shot at still getting to this championship. They're still within 12 points of each other. 4 races left on the season. That's 4 races left to gain points. And we will head to our next race. The 4th to last event of the season heads to Texas for the Nationwide 300. I will see you guys then.